The dream. There was a pious and moral girl who kept her prayers and memorized the Holy Quran. She worked as hard as she could to satisfy her Creator. Every day she went to the mosque at the evening prayers, and after the prayers she helped the young girls to memorize the Holy Quran till the call for the night prayers. She liked her pious neighbor who never missed a prayer in the mosque. She felt very happy when her family talked about the moral and commitment of this young man. The girl's mother felt her admiration towards this young man. She knew from his mother that he was getting ready to travel abroad, and after he settled abroad, he was going to look for a bride from his country. The mother felt very happy about this news. In the evening of his departure, the girl's mother asked her to go and say goodbye to this young man after the evening prayers. The mother was thinking of turning the attention of this young man towards her daughter to be his future wife. The girl refused to accompany her mother because she was too shy. She said, "I cannot leave the lesson of the Quran to say goodbye to our neighbor, or to get his attention as you are thinking, mother." The young man traveled to Holland. 6 months later, he started to look for a wife despite all the difficulties he had been through. He believed in the saying of the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him. There are three for whom it is a right for Allah to help him: the mujahid in the cause of Allah, the mukatib who intends to fulfill, and the one getting married who intends chastity. So he wanted to get married reassuringly. He left the task for his mother and advised her to start with the closest. He told her neighbor that he liked her commitment and morals, but the mother understood that he meant one of her relatives. Thus, she traveled to another city to propose engaging her niece for her son. She said to her, "My son lives and works abroad." She agreed and sat beside the mother. The mother asked her, after getting married, "Will you agree to live with him in Uganda?" The girl's face became angry and said, "Uganda? Impossible." The mother returned to her city. She was feeling very sad and disappointed and was weeping. When she approached her house, she met her neighbor, who held her hand and asked her about the reason for her sadness. She told her the story, and then she asked her, "By God, I love you so much for your morals and good manners. Do you accept marrying my son and going to live with him in Uganda?" The girl smiled and said, "I agree, Mum." In the evening, the mother and her family went to ask for her hand. Then she talked to him on the phone. She greeted him and informed him about the acceptance of their neighbor, and then she gave her the phone to talk to her son. The girl greeted him and asked, "How are you doing in Uganda?" The young man laughed for a long time and said, "I live and work in Holland, but my mother always says Uganda mistakenly. I am so happy that my mother understood my wish and gave me advice when I told her to start with the closest." The girl felt very happy when she knew that he liked her as she did, and that she prayed for God a lot to fulfill her wish. She thanked God a lot for his gifts and providence. "Indeed, you spoke the truth, my beloved messenger of Allah, when you said, if you are asking for something big, because he is asking his God."
وإذا سألك عبادي عني فإني قريب أجيب دعوة الداع إذا دعان فليستجيبوا لي وليؤمنوا بي لعلهم يرشدون.